Hello friends, I am your 4GL tutor. Here I am starting the Python tutorial on Python data structure sequence example. This is my chapter 1. Okay, the Python sequence is fulfill the need of the Python data structure. The most basic data structure in Python is sequence. So the sequence is as like as array in other languages, means each element of a sequence is assigned a number called its position or the index. The first index is 0, second index is 1, and so forth. In Python, there are 6 built-in types of sequences. The Python sequence are useful when you want to work with the collection of values. If, for example, you might have a sequence representing a number in an arithmetic database, then you just simply write down the name of your sequence like I just write down the odd equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Then it will create the one sequence called the list with the following with those numbers and named it the odd. In the list, the items of the list are separated by commas and enclosed in the square brackets. But in a sequences, the sequences can contain other sequences too. So you could make a list of such numbers which would be your database. Means if you are creating a two different sequences called the odd with the odd numbers and the even with the even numbers, and again you just put both the sequences into the one another sequence called the numbers, then if you try to print the numbers sequence, then it will show you the both the inner sequences like all odd numbers and the even numbers. There are certain things you can do with all sequence types. Means these are the operations called the indexing, slicing, adding, multiplying, and checking for the memberships. In addition, the Python sequence has built-in functions for finding the length of the sequence as well as finding the largest and smallest elements from the sequence or a list. So here is an example of indexing. Then all elements in a sequence are numbers. Means if you are passing one string into the variable name and if you try to print the name into bracket of 0, then all the characters of the strings are just in a sequence. So if you passing the 0 into the bracket of the name variable, it will simply returns the first letter capital P. Likewise, if you pass the negative index into with the variable name, then it will counts the letter from the right side or from the last elements. As for example, if you are passing the -1 into the bracket of variable name, then it will return the lastmost letter small n as an output. Okay, in my Python sequence example, I have created one video tutorial to show you the live practical example of Python. So you just simply start your GUI idle of Python and type this practical. The practical is related to print your birth date in the string manner. So in this practical I have created two sequence or a list which is which are, the first is called the month and is having the every month in a sequence or in a string manner. Likewise, I have created the second array or the list is called the endings with the these values, means the first three positions are the ST, ND and RD. The 17 multiplied by TH is representing the multiplication, and it will replicate your TH 17 times, and it will be added into the endings array or endings list. Okay, then the remaining, again the third three positions are the ST, ND and RD, and after that again the TH is replicated 7 times in this array and added, and the last one is the ST. So if you want to understand this array or the list, here I have given examples in the comments line, that for example the first three ST, ND and RD is representing the date first, second and third, and if you are observing, then the from the 4th date to the 20th date is need the postfix two letters, the TH. So the others next 17 postfix letters we need the TH, then it will be replicated by multiplication. Then next three position representing after the 20, the next three position representing the 21st, 22nd and 23rd, and it will be available from these three index values these three ST, ND and RD index positions. And now the next 7 positions representing the 24th to 30th, it will be replicated TH with this multiplication, and the last one we need the ST postfix for the 31st, that will be past date here. So your endings list is giving you the postfix characters which will be added after the day value. Okay, here is your first executable statement, the print enter your birth, then it will be displayed while you are running this practical. After that you just enter the year, month and the date, and that month will be converted into the integer and stored into the month value. Day is converted into the integer and stored into the day underscore number variable, and that month number and the day variable is passing as a index value of the particular month and endings array respectively by subtracting the one which is giving you the particular or original or actual month name and the day number, and stored into the month variable and ordinal variable, and this is your printout. It give you the proper output. Let's run this practical by passing the F5 key from your keyboard, and it will give you the one particular output. Enter your birth date at here, and your cursor is waiting for the year value. Here I am passing my birth date 1978, month is 7 and the day is 29. So the proper format is the year month is July, 29th is having the postfix TH from the endings array, and the year. Okay friends, this is the end of my tutorial. If you like my tutorial, then please subscribe my video tutorial channel for GL tutorials.